Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel. So let's see what we've got going for Pisces for December of 2019. So this will be a general love reading for Pisces for 2019. And remember that time is not linear, so that you can look at this in December, but you may also find it at a later date and find that something within here may resonate with you sometime in the near future. So we're going to look at a general love reading for Pisces for December. You can also look at your rising sign and your moon sign to get additional information. These are general readings. Take what resonates. See what we have for Pisces for December 2019 in love. What do we have for Pisces? All right. So for your current situation, things that are currently affecting you, we've got the Eight of Wands, the Chariot, the Ten of Swords, and the Fool card. So we'll start with these. So your current situation shows me now that there are all kinds of messages coming in. These are heaven-sent messages. So the universe is sending you messages, could be coming through other people, could show up as signs on trucks driving by or signs in windows, song lyrics. You might overhear a conversation when you're standing in line to get a coffee in the morning, but it looks like there's communication that is making its way to you. So stay open, be aware, and be open to all the possibilities for all the ways this information could be coming to you. And this is a fire energy. And next we have the Chariot, which is a Cancerian energy. So it looks like you're eager to move ahead. You might have just come out of a relationship, or you're in one right now and you're wondering where it's headed. And maybe it's lost some of its steam and you're eager to get things moving again. So this is also talking about here harnessing the masculine and the feminine energies, because we all have both of those within us. And it looks like you really want to move forward in your love life. You want to create some kind of a change. So your current situation is not that great. It could be better, and you might be wondering, do I really want to stay in this, or is there something better out there for me? So again, here, be open to the communication and the signs that are going to help you figure this out. Next, we have the Ten of Swords, which is the air energy. So this looks like something has either recently come to an end or is about to end. So for some of you, this could be a relationship that has just reached a point where it's really not going to go further, and it's not going to be great for you. And facing an ending can be really challenging and difficult. And because it's air, it involves a lot of thinking, maybe even overthinking, weighing the pros and the cons. Do I stay? Do I go? What's the best way forward? But it looks like something is definitely coming to an end. And it may have already happened and you hit the bottom, but really now the only way to go is up and to go forward. So the worst of it may be over already. And right here then is the beautiful Fool card. So this is all about creating a fresh start. You've come through this ending. You want to move forward with all this energy. And this Fool is telling you that this energy is something that is stirring within you. You sort of knew that this was going to come to an end, and it's come to its natural conclusion. And sometimes it's really best to accept and let go and realize that it will create a vacuum, but in that vacuum, something else will start anew. So the Fool card is all about trusting. This is illumination. The sun is out. The way is going to be brighter, especially after all this darkness here. It's a really nice way to end this row. Have trust and faith and step forward into the unknown like a little kid would. Every day is like a vacation. They just go out, they explore, they discover things. There are surprises everywhere. It can be delightful. We know how we feel when we're going to someplace new or we're on a vacation. We're looking for things that are good. So trust that the way is going to be brighter. It's illuminated. It's the start of a brand new journey. And you can be very optimistic and hopeful and keep your eyes open for all of the messages that are coming towards you. All right, for the next row then, we're going to look at some current challenges that you might have in your love situation. So we need 4 cards for challenges for Pisces for December of 2019. These are areas that might be slowing you down or causing you to be a little confused or hesitating. So we'll take a look at those and see what some of those might be. So the first one is the 8 of Pentacles. Another challenge is Queen of Swords. Next challenge is the Empress. And the last challenge would be the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So the 8 of Pentacles tells me that working on something is somehow interfering with your relationship or your love life. Maybe you're having to spend so many hours doing special projects. Your boss is asking you to do things, or if you're running your own business, you're having to put in a lot of time and effort to really get it off the ground. And it's really not leaving you enough time or energy to put into a relationship or finding that someone special. So you've been working very hard and refining all of these things and making them very high quality. So you haven't really had a time. So this looks like a time challenge. All right, over here is the Queen of Swords. So this is somebody that could be standing in the way of your getting out and connecting with someone. This could be a man or a woman, but they have the air. This is an air sign, air qualities, a lot of thinking going in here. This person is not somebody to mess around, not very a feeling person, could be viewed as someone that's kind of cold and standoffish. This could be somebody that is just like openly blocking you. Either I see some negativity, they're not very happy themselves, and they are probably telling you that good partners are really hard to come by. They're either taken or they've been burned and they're not interested, or they work too much, or they've got some other kind of issue, and that your chances of finding someone are very slim. But you could listen to this person, but realize that they've got another motive why they're not really being very optimistic for you. This could also be a friend who's really jealous at the thought of losing time with you if you get involved with someone in a romantic relationship. So be wary. There could be somebody on the edges there that is more of a thinker than a feeler and is overthinking it and kind of being negative about the whole situation. Another challenge, wow, here's the Empress. So this is another, a very powerful feminine force, very creative person, a very strong person, mothering. This might be your mother or a mother figure like an auntie or a close friend. And this person has a lot of wisdom and experience, but again, they may be kind of steering you off in another direction to say you really need to focus on yourself more. So you can listen to this person, but ultimately you need to make your own decision about what you want to do. You want to create some kind of a balance in your life between your creativity and your work and your friendships and a romantic relationship. So this person has your best interests at heart, but it may not be exactly what you want. So you can listen to it and tell them something like, I appreciate you're looking out for me, and I'll take it on board and I'll think about it. So, and the last one is, here's another challenge. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving night energy we have. And like your relationship change is taking a long time, and you're wondering, I've been getting myself ready, I've been working on myself, I've been doing spiritual development, I'm meditating or doing yoga, I'm doing all these things for myself to get energetically in a space where I can attract, bring to me a relationship that's good for me. But you might be getting this is like an impatience card. It's a very slow, earthy energy, slow moving, and it seems to be taking a long time. And I know Pisceans, not for all Pisceans, but some Pisceans, instant gratification isn't fast enough. And we say that with a smile. You want what you want, and you really want it now. And everyone else has it. And sometimes you can find yourself saying, well, everyone else has all these good things. I want what she's having, or I want what he's having. And I'm eager to have that too. So here's a time thing that could be a challenge for you. You just feel like it's taken too long. All right. So now we're going to go back and we'll choose 4 cards, which are things for Pisces to consider in love, things to think about as you're making these changes and creating something new for love for yourself in December 2019. Considerations for Pisces. Things to think about. All right. First card is 2 of Wands. And then we have Hierophant. 9 of Cups. Ooh, nice. One of my favorite cards. And we got the 5 of Cups. All right. So, considerations, things to think about. First here we've got the 2 of Wands. That's the fire energy. So this guy literally has the world in his hands as he's looking out. So think about this, that you've got all this creative energy, you have ideas, and you're ready for something new, and you're looking out on the horizon, which this goes along great right here. This is looking for messages, incoming communication in all ways, also could be intuitive. And you're looking out, and you really do have the whole world in the palm of your hand. There are infinite possibilities right there in front of you. There's an expansive view, so stand up very tall, keep your eye out, looking, listen, be aware of all the possibilities that are around you at every moment. Another consideration, there is the Hierophant. So this is the Taurus energy, it's earth energy. So this is all about, well, this could mean a few different things. So for me, one meaning of this would be commitment. Are you ready to make a commitment to someone? So sometimes we really want a relationship, and then we think about all that needs to go into it, the time and the effort and the energy, and adjusting to having this person in our life, and am I still going to be able to be myself and do everything I want, and how is it all going to work out? So are you ready to commit yourself to finding this person, or being open to having this person in your life? And the other thing this could be also too that I'm getting is learning more about yourself, or learning from somebody else. A wise advisor could be a therapist, or a tarot card reader, or a psychic who can give you a little bit more information about what's headed your way. So a few different things to consider there. The next thing to consider is water energy. Here is the 9 of Cups. So be open to the idea that that your wish is actually going to come true. This person looks pretty happy, and they've been putting in all the work, and they're keeping their awareness open. You've been enjoying your life and realizing that you can have a great life without a partner. You don't really need a partner to be happy. And if you can have a happy life without a partner, then suddenly a partner will show up, and sometimes in the most serendipitous, synchronous ways. When I love to ask people how they met, and sometimes these stories are just very magical, very strange or unusual circumstances, and people take a lot of delight in sharing those stories. So this looks very much like, consider pretty seriously that your wish is going to be granted and you're going to get exactly what you want. So think very carefully what you'd like to have, what you're wishing for, and trust that the universe is going to bring you something for your highest good and your greatest happiness. All right. Another consideration is the Five of Cups, more water energy. So this looks like there's been a situation where things have been very challenging, very difficult. You were hurt. Somebody did some things that you just were not expecting. There was betrayal. There was disloyalty, surprises. And for me, this is a huge disappointment. And if you are still in that state, which we've all been when something has not worked out the way we had hoped or wished for, we, as Pisces, we can tend to ruminate and turn it back around to ourselves and say, what did I do wrong? Could I have done something better? Could I have been more this or that? And that's not always the case. It's two people involved in a relationship, and Pisceans tend to turn things around and wonder what they did wrong and how they could have changed it. But that's not always the case. This other person definitely was partially responsible for what happened, or really did something. So this is asking you, so despite the disappointment, this is ending for a reason, because it's allowing you to heal and recover, but you need to consider letting go of thinking about this person and this situation. So a lot of cups are knocked down, but 2 cups are up, and that's like the 2 of Cups, which is the start of a new relationship. So if we stop looking down and being sad and focusing on what didn't work, you look up, like the 2 of Wands, looking up and out. Oh, these cards are kind of similar here. One's the up and one's the sad version. Look up and out and see all the possibilities for making your life better, and know that there's a better partner out there for you that will be more of what you're really wishing for. All right, so in the last row, we're going to pull now 4 cards for Pisces for December. This would be 4 cards that will, whoops, that one popped out. We had 2 pop out, the Star and the Page of Cups. This would be your best course of action. What's the best course of action for Pisces for December 2019? Whoops. The Moon. And what's the last one? See if anything jumps out. One more card for Pisces. And we got the Hanged Man. All right. So, wow, 3 majors in the best course of action. That's pretty nice to see. So the best course of action here is Star card. You've got the Aquarian energy. So this is all about being naked, being authentic, stating what you wish. What's the deepest, truest, most wonderful wish you could make regarding a relationship? What kind of soul do you want to have as your companion? Your deepest wish is coming true. So be naked, be bold, say exactly what you want, and your wish is going to be coming true. Here's your big star, and you've got all of the help of the angels all around you to support you, and your wish is on its way to becoming true. Another best course of action card, a water card, and this is the Page of Cups, which means there's message of love coming to you. So here again, keep your eyes open for messages incoming in any way, shape, or form, electronic, on paper, verbal, visual, any different way. So messages are coming to you in all way, shape, and form. And you can also give messages of love to people, because there might be somebody on the edge there that has been afraid to approach you. And by being open and loving and warm to everyone around you, it's actually going to open you up and have that energy that's going to attract that person to be brave enough to approach you. And next we have the Moon card. So this is all about, there's your intuition. So everything is not quite illuminated. The beginning of your path is illuminated, and you can trust and step out on it, but you're going to have to go on intuition here. So the magical power of intuition, go deep inside, get very still, and don't be afraid to kind of sit in the dark and, do your own thing, and things eventually will make themselves known to you. And the last one here is the Hanged Man. So a different perspective. It's very easy to look what we have right above here. Sadness, loss, maybe devastation, betrayal, disappointment, and can I ever trust anybody again? You're starting fresh with this Fool card. Something new is on its way to you. And this is like a Piscean card. Nice way to end this for Pisces, is to kind of sit and wait. And that goes along just great with this as well. This is a very slow moving energy. You really want it to pick up pace, but just allow divine timing to work for you. Remember, trying to push something or rush something causes resistance, which will actually cause what you want the most to be withheld from you. So that's the toughest thing, is just sort of hang there, suspend, wait, focus on your intuition, and understand, take this perspective of, I'm going to wait, I'm going to trust myself, listen to my inner guidance. I do know that my wish is coming true twice. Messages are coming in from all different ways, and I'm starting over, and now I need to trust my intuition and wait and see how things go. All right, so now I'm going to take these, and I'm going to do a Spirit of the Animal card to see what messages we get from Animal Spirit for Pisces. All right. I love this deck. This is Spirit of the Animals by Jody Bergsma. I just love the paintings, and I love the words, and the messages really resonate with me. So this one popped right out already. All right. Let's get two, and then we'll get one. I like to take one from the bottom. What is the Spirit of the Animal message that we have for Pisces in love for December 2019? A message for Pisces from the Animal Spirit. Okay. Pull one from the middle. And I'll take one from the bottom. Okay, so we've got Eagle, Mastery, Hawk, Messenger, and Owl, Magic. 3 birds. Wow, interesting. All right, so this one is, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. So This goes along with that Five of Cups. It's a positive message that says you are on a spiritual journey. You're going to soar to new heights. Remember, as challenging as it is, to let go of the past. And when you do, your energy completely shifts and you will soar to new heights. The next one is Hawk, Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Spirit is sending you messages and opening your greater vision to see the signs. Well, we had the Eight of Wands, which is telling you that messages of all kinds are coming in. So Spirit is always sending you messages. And when you are open to the possibilities and you decide that there are messages out there for you, you can say that, I'm ready. What is it that you want me to know today? Can you show me signs in conversations, signs in words, in music, in lyrics, something in a book? I sometimes like to just grab a book, ask a question, and pop it open, use it as an oracle, and there's wherever your eye falls is often the very message you need to see. So Spirit is constantly sending you messages, but when you are in that energetic place of being eager, of being curious, how your day will unfold, and I wonder what's coming towards me today, that's when you're going to see things that are very helpful. So ask yourself questions like, what message will I get today that will help me on my journey to finding my new partner? Or what do I need to know? What does Spirit want me to know today that will help me move forward for my highest good? And the last one for Pisces is Owl Magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So there it is too. Use your inner knowing, that moon card, your intuition, and the Hanged Man. Really focus on what Pisceans do best, and that's the psychic abilities and being able to tune in to pick up messages. A lot of messages will be coming in. So, and if there's something deceptive, you will feel it right away. It will come as a deep knowing or feeling in your gut, or something is off, and you'll understand it often way before other people notice. And I think that's one reason why a lot of people will come to Pisces and say, Pisces, I don't know, is this somebody I can trust? Is this a good situation for me? Because they know that you can get to the heart of the truth and you can offer advice or insight where they might be blocked because they're not trusting their inner knowing. And so let go of the past and make room for a better life. Perfect after the Five of Cups. Let go what happened and trust that something else is coming along. It can be really, really hard to thank that situation or that person because there were lessons learned in there, but when somebody does something wrong or really terrible, then the good that comes out of it is that you know you are not those terrible things that that person said, and you know you don't deserve those awful things that person did. So you're recognizing your self-value and your self-worth, and this is your chance to say, I see, and now I want better. How will it get better for me? How much better could this possibly be? I'm really curious to see what's coming my way. So let go of being in that room of the past and ruminating, because that just creates more of what is. And you can let that go and rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So magic is all about the Pisces. Pisces seem to be like a magic elf everywhere you go. People just pick up on that energy. So recognize your magic, open yourself up to all the messages that Spirit is bringing to you, and know that things are going to be getting better and better. So that is your reading. I hope that helped you, Pisces. So be open to infinite possibilities, and all the best.